Today we have a special guest, Ndadi-san from Namibia. Hi, Nadi. How are you?
Yes, good afternoon, good afternoon. Konnichiwa. My name is Wanifeni Ndadi. I am from Namibia.
Very good. Okay, so Nadi-san, could you start to explain about yourself and your country, etc.?
Yes. Konnichiwa. My name is Wanifeni Ndadi. I'm from Namibia. And today I'm going to talk about myself and my country. Who is Wanifeni Ndadi? So, like you can see, my name is Wanifeni Mekonjo Tangenyumwene Ndadi. That's my full name. And I love horse riding, hiking, traveling, and love playing soccer. Woodwork is one of my hobbies, and welding. I'm more interested in electronic circuits. And I speak English and the two other different languages. And I am currently an electronic technician at the Mobile Telecommunication Namibia. It's like is the biggest telecommunication in Namibia, and I've been working there for the past 8 years. So, but currently, I'm on leave, trying to pursue my master's of engineering in electronic and electrical engineering at Tokai University here in Japan, and I'm specializing in optical fiber communication. Okay, and this slide shows actually my hobbies. The things you see on this slide, I made this while practicing my hobbies. So I hope you like them.
Wow, that's great.
Yes. So I am from Okongo. So what is Okongo? Okongo is uh, Okongo is a village in Ohangwena region, the northern part of Namibia, the one highlighted in green. So Okongo means a place of a forest of hunting. So today the commonly spoken language in Okongo is Oshuambo, and the religion practiced there is Christianity. And Okongo has a population of 1,800,000 inhabitants, according to the census of 2019. And it has an area of 3,822 square kilometers with a 4.47 population density. So more than 90% of the population in Okongo, if not all, survive on animal farming and plant farming. So on the pictures, this one is a cattle farming, and Mahangu field is like uh, plant farming that people in my village survive on. So the location and climate of Namibia. So Namibia is in the southern part of Africa. If you can see the map of Africa, so Namibia is right at the bottom there. So if you have to travel from Japan to Namibia, you most probably take about 24 hours, which is 1,400 kilometers in total. So Namibia is about 300 days of sunshine a year, and the capital city of Namibia is Windhoek. So the total area of Namibia is 825 square kilometers with 2.53 million, according to the census of 2019. So the official language spoken in Namibia is English and about 14 indigenous languages. So we have winter average, we have winter and also summer in Namibia. So this slide actually shows the Namibian flag and what it symbolizes. So the sun symbolizes life and energy. We have a lot of sun in Namibia. So the sun in our flag symbolizes the sun, life, and energy. And the red part symbolizes represent the Namibian people, their heroism, their determination to build future of equal opportunity for all. And the green symbolizes Namibia's vegetation and agricultural resources. White refers to the peace and unity. And the blue symbolizes the Namibian sky, the Atlantic Ocean, the marine resources, and the importance of rain and water. So the music industry in Namibia, there are two most dominant. The most dominant one is Kwaito music, and their most popular artists are Gaza and the Dog. They are the most popular artists in Namibia, and Kwaito is a music genre that emerged in Soweto, Johannesburg, South Africa during the 1990s. It is a variant house music that features the use of African sounds and samples. Despite its similarity to hip hop music, Kwaito has a distinctive way the lyrics are sang and rapped and shouted. Okay, and the electricity in Namibia. So, 47% of Namibian lack access to electricity, according to 2019 reports. But the thing is, the demand is less than the supply. So most people, like the demand of electricity in Namibia is less than the supply. So Namibia imports energy from neighboring countries to meet its daily needs. Namibia's energy is produced from hydro, diesel, coal, wind, and solar. And our largest source of energy is we import it from South Africa, and the next largest one is a hydropower plant, with the least one from coal and diesel. And now let's travel to the capital city of Windhoek. So now I am actually living and working in Windhoek. And yeah, I'm currently living and working in Windhoek. So to the major transport mode in Namibia is by car. And Namibia is known to be one of the country with the best roads. Basically, yes, it is the best roads because there is not so many cars driving in those roads. So even if we use like a cars as a mode of transport, not a lot of people really travel a lot. And when traveling from between towns, the roads are big, vast, with empty land, and please, you can enjoy sightseeing because it's almost always empty. So yes, so we have like a number plates, like shown here, where the N's represent Namibia and the registration number, and win like W represents uh, window. So it's all for all the number plates. So the capital city Windhoek is the capital. Windhoek is like the capital city of Namibia, and it's in the central part of Namibia. So this Lutheran church here is one of the top attraction in the city. This one here, and the Gibeon meteorite are the largest known. This one are the largest known shower of extraterrestrial rock bodies to have exploded over the Earth, and there are 33 pieces on display at Post Mall Street in Namibia, like in the central town of Windhoek. So, what do you do in Windhoek if you get a chance to visit Windhoek? Please visit the Independence Memorial Museum. There is so much to see in that museum, and mostly, please try Kapana at single quarters. Here at Kapana, they sell fresh meat, like for that specific day. So it's very nice. I would advise you to try it. Or you can lunch. You can lunch with the giraffe feast at uh, Land. It's like some restaurant, game park in Windhoek where animals come actually see you eat. Um, it's actually very good. You can actually hand them your food if you wish. They they can eat from the palm of your hand. And also visit the Parliament Gardens in Windhoek. It's also a very good place to see. So the Namibian customs are it's like before you ask a question or a favor, you always make sure you greet the person and inquire about their health. See, this is a common greeting in Namibia. It's like, "Good morning, how are you?" It's always good to say, "How are you?" It's like a common greeting. How are you? And handshaking with the right hand is the formal greeting. Females slightly bend their knees to show respect, and men we nod our head. Like while we shake our hand, we nod our head. It's just to show respect to the person you are shaking the hand. And the dressing, modest dressing is also important, especially when visiting rural areas, which are generally dominated by Christians. So the dressing code is very, very, very important. It's related to culture, so we are still practicing a lot of cultural activities. So the dressing code is plays a very, very big role. So it's always like if you are offered something to drink or eat, it's always kind to accept, even if you don't drink it or you don't eat it, just accept it. And it's because it's kind of considered very rude to not accept. But you don't have to eat it or you drink it. Just accept it. It's very polite to do that. When eating with your hands, because we use hands to eat. It's like our way of how we were brought up. It's like a tradition. We use our hands to eat. And you always eat with your right hand, even if you are left-handed. You eat with your right hand all the time because it's considered a left-handed is considered unclean. So yeah, it's just like a culture that we practice, and yeah, it is has been on for a very long time. And yes, and always ask permission if you wish to take a photo. Only after you spend time meaningful interaction with people. So yeah, and our currency is Namibian dollars. These are our notes: 10, 50, 100, and 200. These are the only notes we have. 10 Namibian dollars, and South African rand is also accepted in Namibia. So our 10 Namibian dollars is equivalent to the 10 South African rand. So it's the same, almost the same currency. It's like when you go to the shop, we're having 10 Namibian dollars. You can also buy the same thing. And even in our ATMs in Namibia, you can withdraw 10, like you can withdraw notes of South African rand. And I think now one Namibian dollars is almost equivalent to almost about 7 or 8 Japanese yen. So simple greetings in Namibian languages. English is official language, but Afrikaans and Oshuambo are the most widely spoken languages. I am from the Oshuambo tribe. So English and Afrikaans are the most spoken languages, second to English. So how do you say hello in some of the languages?
Hello.
So hello in Oshuambo, it means ongeipi.
Onjaipi.
Ongeipi, yes. Hello in Herero is one of the languages that are also spoken in Namibia. It's Moro.
Moro.
Yes. Hello in Afrikaans. Ohandet.
Hmm? Ohanget.
Ohandet. Ohandet. Ohandet.
Hanget.
Yes.
Hunget.
Ohandet.
Ohandet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So hello in Damara, one of the also local languages, is Matisa.
Matisa.
Matisa. Yes.
Matisa.
And like casual greeting among peers, you say, how's it? It's like, how is it? So we kind of just say, how's it? How's it? This is not a formal greeting. Uh, it's not a formal greeting. So it's always not recommended to greet other people or officials with this kind of greeting. It's very unofficial. And okay, here I'm going to show the tribes in Namibia. The tribes in Namibia is Oshuambo. That's like our normal dressing code. It's our traditional normal dressing code for women. This is how we dress. I am from Oshuambo, so this is our normal uh, traditional dressing code. And these are the Herero. This is their normal traditional dressing code. And this is the Kavangos. Their traditional dressing code. And these are the Himbas, traditional wearing dressing code. And the San people, and then the Damaras, and then the white Namibians, and then there's the Caprivians, and then there's the Busters, and then there's Namas. So we have about 10 or 11 different tribes in Namibia. So this is just like the dressing codes of the traditional dressing codes of the tribes that are in Namibia. So the Namibian food, Oshifima. Oshifima is like made from our homegrown wheat. So it's like porridge is like the staple food in Namibia. It's everybody eats this in Namibia. It's like the dish of everyone. Okay. And mopamane worms. We eat also mopane worms. It's like traditional foods. And we have spinach stews. These ones, they just grow naturally in our field. You don't have to plant them. You don't have to water them. They just naturally grow during rainy season. And it's almost free to get as long as it's raining. And then a beef braai, and then fish, and then fat cook. Fat cook is, wow, it is one of also the best food to try out if you go to Namibia. And then our Namibian marathon chicken. We call them marathon chicken because we have to chase it before you catch it to eat it. So it's like we call it marathon chicken. We always, yeah. And the attractions in Namibia was sausage flay. Sausage flay, this area, uh, is one of the commonly visited places in Namibia. So it's like in the middle of the desert. So these are the dunes, right? And this sausage flay, the dunes always move with the wind. But this area in the dunes never come into this place, even if the wind blows. It is always no sand. So it's very, I don't know the science behind it, but it's always, even when the dunes blow the sand, there is never sand in this area. So I don't know what the science behind it is, but it has been like this for so many years. And it's just a very nice place to visit if you go there. And then you get the Skeleton Coast, where the ocean meets the dunes. Also, it's a very good view for you to enjoy. It's very hard to get there because you cannot drive with small cars, but you can walk or quad biking. So yeah, it's good for sightseeing. And then the Fish River Canyon, Namibia's seaside. This is like on the Namibia seaside. So Namibia is the second largest canyon in the world. It's very scary when you are in here, but it's very good. I think it's a very good experience if you visit it. And Walvis Bay and Swakopmund. There's some excellent bird life, including the flock feeding flamingos and pelicans. So it's a very good places to visit if you find yourself in Namibia sometime. And then there is my favorite one, Etosha National Park. Etosha National Park is a park like in the northern part of Namibia, where all the animals are left to survive naturally. So you can see here there's lions with other animals where they can feed on. So they are not controlled. They are just left naturally to feed on themselves, or they are just left to it's actually very fascinating to see how the animals survive in this, because they don't eat each other and finish themselves. is very. It's like they don't just kill. They only kill, like the lions only kill to eat. They don't kill for for the purpose of just killing. They only kill when they are hungry and they finish their food. That is the most fascinating things about the lions and other animals in this park. It's like it's very natural. They don't leave food. They kill other animals, feed on them, and finish their food. So I think it's one of the funniest, fascinating thing about this Etosha. So the population is not like going down or up. It's just like, and they usually avoid feeding on smaller animals. Like, so it's I find it very very interesting, and it's not safe for human beings if you walk. So if you visit, please stay in your car. Stay in your car and don't walk around at night because there's so many dangerous animals roaming around. And some of them are now very slow. They cannot catch the other animals. So they try to feed on humans because we are not fast. So just be careful. And okay, did you know Namibia, it has the seventh tallest sand dunes in the world. Windhoek is the fourth cleanest city in Africa. I think according to last year's statistics, it was third. If I think third, so it's very clean. And the Fish River Canyon is the second largest canyon in the world. And Namibia Desert is the oldest desert in the world, and more cheetahs live in Namibia more than anywhere else in the world. There is so many cheetahs. They are just everywhere, and they're actually dangerous because they can climb and they are fast. So one of the scariest animals, and they are so a lot in Namibia, and they are almost everywhere. There are very few people in Namibia, 2.5 million as for 2019. And the area size of Namibia is 2.2 times of Japan. And yeah, so what are the challenges we're facing in Namibia currently? Lack of electric power distribution. This is actually one of the challenges that we are facing in Namibia now because like 47% of people in Namibia don't have access to electricity. I think this is because we are so scattered. The country is so big, and people like to live in remote areas where they can do farming without any disturbances from city or urban areas. So they prefer to stay like in urban areas or rural areas where they can do agriculture because it's like the mode of survival in Namibia is agriculture. So the population is very scattered. That's very difficult for new business to survive because like Okongo is like 3,822 kilometers squared, but there's only 1,800,000 people. So the business 18,000 people. So the business is very difficult for business to survive. That's why our unemployment rate is very high. And we have a lack of school and hospitals in rural areas. So, what are my future plans? Finish my degree here in Japan and resume my work in MTC, Namibia. And I dream one day in working in a managerial position. And most importantly, I would like to have a job that gives me free time so I can take leave anytime for me to do farming and travel with my family and just enjoy life simplest things in life that money cannot buy, like love, family, and kindness. So thank you very much for listening. That's it for my presentation.
Thank you very much, Ndadi-san. That was a great presentation, and we had a lot more understanding about Namibia and about yourself. Thank you very
Yes,
much. So you're from Okongo, from Namibia, and
yes,
just by looking at the picture, it seems to be a bit kind of like a rural area.
yes.
Yes. So how far is that from the your capital, Windhoek?
It's like 852 kilometers.
So it's very
Uh,
far.
it's very far
Yeah.
actually.
So you take train to
No,
the no? How do
we
you?
travel by cars. Just this is like the road from Window to
Yeah,
Okongo.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So it takes a lot of time and
Eight
oh,
hours.
8 hours.
8 hours to
Okay,
9 hours continuous driving.
I see. Okay, okay,
Yes,
very good. Okay,
yes,
also saw your attractions like so civic, like very beautiful places and etc. Food
yes,
and those are very good and especially like Etosha Park.
yes. Etosha National
Etosha
Park.
Park, yeah,
Yes,
national park. It's looks very good and interesting animal behaviors you explained.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
very good.
yes.
Okay, so that and also challenges we kind of were talking maybe some of them we are working on it in our internship program. Maybe like some medical part or something.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and now you are in Japan,
Yes, I'm
right?
currently in Japan. I'm studying my master's in electronic engineering, and as we speak,
Mm.
I'm in Shin Yokohama. I'm participating in internship in scale
Okay,
out internship. Yes,
okay. And which university are you attending?
at Tokai University.
Tokai University. Okay,
Yes,
where is that?
it's in Kanagawa,
Kanagawa Prefecture.
Hiratsuka City.
Okay, so
Yes,
that is a little bit close to the where Scale Out is residing. You know,
yes.
yeah. So let's keep in touch, and sometime we can like meet. Even
All right.
after the internship.
Okay.
Okay, and thank you very much, Ndadi-san. And that was very good moment to get to know about yourself. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Okay, so now I want to move to the music section
Yes.
because this is music live basically. I want to do some music session with you.
Okay.
The song Get Well. Let's have a fun together when you get well. Nothing to worry about, 'cause we care. Take this moment to take a rest and charge your energy. Get well, get well.
well.
Yes. Get well,
Get well.
get well, get well.
well.
Get well, get well. Get well, get well. Thank you very much. That's our song Get Well. Thank you very much for joining the song
Thank you very much for having me.
performance. And okay, so last song of today's this session is Today.遠い遠い未来へとつながるこの瞬間遥か彼方過去だった自分が今ここにいる Wanna tell you I love you 心を揺らし愛している Oh yeah, oh need you do 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 Baby, what's up, baby, what you doing today? いつも 素敵な What a beautiful pleasure you dream 笑顔で会おう What a precious treasure that you gonna make for all today. Thank you for visiting Oggy Live today, and today's special guest is Ndadi-san from Namibia. Nani-san.
Yes, my name is Ndadi. I'm from Namibia. I'm currently in Yokohama, and I'm enjoying Japan. I'm enjoying the safety of this country, and people are very kind. So thank you. It's such a good opportunity to visit this beautiful country.
Thank you,
very much.
Nadi-san. Okay, ありがとう。Wanna tell you I love you. 心を揺らし愛している。Oh yeah, oh I need you. Do 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 do. Once again, what's up, baby? What you doing today? いつも What a wonderful world you live. 素敵な What a beautiful pleasure you dream 笑顔で会おう Smile One shoulder that you gonna make for all today 素敵な笑顔で会おう Today Whatever we're gonna be you win きっと駆け抜ける時の中で願いを届けよ What a precious treasure that you gonna make for all today. Thank you very much for participating and welcome to Japan, Nadi-san.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
keep in touch. どうもありがとうございます。
Yes, ありがとうございます。
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 Okay, so thank you. どうもありがとう、Nadi-san. So, let's keep in touch. And so this was Oggy Live today with a special guest, Ndadi-san from Namibia. Okay, どうもありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Okay, so have a good night and have a good day.
Thank you very much.